지금 여러분이 보고 계신 사진은 보이저 1호에 실린 금제 원반의 사진입니다. 이 음반에는 우리의 소리와 문화, 사진이 담겨 있죠. 우리의 흔적이 우주에 존재한다는 겁니다. 개미 눈물만큼 과장을 조금 보태서 또 다른 우리라는 거죠. 그렇다면 이 또 다른 우리, 보이저 1호가 우주에서 바라본 지구는 어떤 모습일까요? 목성과 토성의 탐사를 목적으로 1977년 보이저 1호가 발사되었습니다. 1979년에는 목성을 탐사했고 1980년에는 토성을 탐사했죠. 이 시기에 미국의 천문학자 칼 세이건은 한 가지 제안을 합니다. 바로 보이저 1호의 카메라 방향을 돌려 지구를 촬영하자는 계획이었죠. 물론 이 계획은 그 당시에 실행되지 못했습니다. 너무 무모한 계획이었기 때문이죠. 카메라 렌즈는 빛을 모으는 역할을 하죠. 이렇게 모인 빛은 엄청난 에너지를 내게 됩니다. 우주 공간에서 아무런 보호 없이 이렇게 태양열을 집중시키게 되면 카메라에 심각한 손상을 입힐 수 있죠. 만약 보이저 1호의 카메라가 손상을 입는다면 앞으로의 선간 임무 진행은 어려워질 겁니다. 또 과학적으로도 아무런 의미가 없는 계획이었기 때문에 많은 과학자가 이 계획에 반대했죠. 하지만 이 계획이 인류에게 있어 엄청난 의미가 있음을 칼 세이건은 계속 강조했습니다. 그리고 1989년 2월 14일 드디어 보이저 1호의 카메라가 방향을 바꿨죠. 지구로부터 약 61억 킬로미터, 약 40AU 떨어진 곳에서 보이저 1호는 지구의 모습을 담아냅니다. 그렇다면 칼 세이건이 우리에게 전하고 싶었던 메시지는 어떤 내용이었을까요?
The voyagers were guaranteed to work only until the Saturn encounter. I thought it might be a good idea, just after Saturn, to have them take one last glance homeward. From Saturn, I knew, the Earth would appear too small for Voyager to make out any detail. Our planet would be just a point of light, a lonely pixel, hardly distinguishable from the many other points of light Voyager would see, nearby planets, far-off suns. But precisely because of the obscurity of our world thus revealed, such a picture might be worth having. While almost everyone is taught that the Earth is a sphere, with all of us somehow glued to it by gravity, the reality of our circumstance did not really begin to sink in until the famous frame-filling Apollo photograph of the whole Earth, the one taken by the Apollo 17 astronauts on the last journey of humans to the moon. It seemed to me that another picture of the Earth, this one taken from 100,000 times farther away, might help in the continuing process of revealing to ourselves our true circumstance and condition. It had been well understood by the scientists and philosophers of classical antiquity that the Earth was a mere point in a vast, encompassing cosmos. But no one had ever seen it as such. Consider again that dot. That's here. That's home. That's us. On it, everyone you love, everyone you know, everyone you ever heard of, every human being who ever was, lived out their lives. Thousands of confident religions, ideologies, and economic doctrines, every king and peasant, every young couple in love, every mother and father, hopeful child, inventor and explorer, every teacher of morals, every corrupt politician, every superstar, every supreme leader, every saint and sinner in the history of our species lived there, on a mote of dust, suspended in a sunbeam. The Earth is a very small stage in a vast cosmic arena. Think of the rivers of blood spilled by all those generals and emperors, so that in glory and triumph they could become the momentary masters of a fraction of a dot. Think of the endless cruelties visited by the inhabitants of one corner of this pixel on the scarcely distinguishable inhabitants of some other corner. How frequent their misunderstandings, how eager they are to kill one another, how fervent their hatred. Our posturings, our imagined self-importance, the delusion that we have some privileged position in the universe, are challenged by this point of pale light. Our planet is a lonely speck in the great enveloping cosmic dark. In our obscurity, in all this vastness, there is no hint that help will come from elsewhere to save us from ourselves. The Earth is the only world known so far to harbor life. There is nowhere else, at least in the near future, to which our species could migrate. Visit? Yes. Settle? Not yet. Like it or not, for the moment, the Earth is where we make our stand. It has been said that astronomy is a humbling and character-building experience. There is perhaps no better demonstration of the folly of human conceits than this distant image of our tiny world. To me, it underscores our responsibility to deal more kindly with one another and to preserve and cherish the pale blue dot, the only home we've ever known.
우리는 이 유일한 행성에 살고 있는 유일한 사람들입니다. 우리가 이 작은 행성을 지킬 책임에는 자신을 지킬 책임도 포함되어 있죠. 자신을 자책하거나 비난하기보다는 더 사랑하고 아껴주셨으면 좋겠습니다. 그래서 저는 여러분들의 하루가 오늘보다 내일 조금 더 행복했으면 합니다. 윤맨